Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're gonna be reacting to.
Which country has the best burger?
I'm so excited for this,
The
guys. You have no
hamburger.
idea.
One of the first American ones looked.
I mean, I would think America, but
I
we'll
don't know.
see. We'll see.
Like this.
I feel like
Since
I
then,
wonder
it's
what they're
undergone
gonna
many
use to
changes.
represent the America, because
I hope
there's
it's
so
not
many
McDonald's.
burgers.
Yeah, I
There's
hope
so
it's
many
not
burgers.
McDonald's. If it's like a plain
Oh,
McDonald's
I thought
burger, it's.
I thought they have to make it.
He makes them. Yeah, he usually makes them.
Different buns, different meats, different toppings. In the modern day, there are thousands of ways to cook hamburgers.
What's a
In
perfect burger
America
for you?
alone. But what does the world have?
I don't know. I'm not too picky. The burgers are usually, in general, as a food, the burger is fine. So I don't really know how you could mess up a burger, to be honest. Overcook it, maybe burnt. If the meat is burnt, yeah. But if the meat is cooked well, I don't think you can mess up a burger.
For
Can I-
me,
yeah.
wait.
No, I was gonna say you can always add a sauce to
That's
fix
true.
it. Yeah, so
That's true. So who's the best place you would get a burger from if price didn't matter?
the best burger
For
I've
you.
got, I think it was Bulldog. Bulldog was
Bulldog?
good. Yeah. How about you?
For me, the best burger is the Western. It has like barbecue sauce, bacon, and then the onion ring in it is super good. And the most funkiest burger I've tried is the one that's like a donut as the buns,
Oh yeah, I
and then the
remember.
meat patty. But a burger that I'm really want to try is like a peanut butter and jelly burger.
Have to offer when it comes to hamburgers? That's what we're going to find out today. The hamburger, since its very inception, has spread far and wide, with all countries around the globe coming up with their own unique style. But these
One burger
styles,
that
sometimes
doesn't
kept
appeal to
secret,
me is the one with the egg in it, like sunny side egg or scrambled egg.
I
Not
would
for me.
try it.
are
Not for
tucked
me.
away in their corners of the globe. Until today, you, the audience, have voted for the top 12 global hamburgers, and today
Ooh,
they are
I'm
all
so
facing off in a
excited.
tournament to see which country makes the best burger. Now, while the top 4 burgers are going to get a bye, the remaining 8 are going to fight it off in the tournament to advance. Now we begin our first matchup with the Philippines versus Japan.
Japan with a double Wagyu burger from Geese Burger.
Okay,
You all voted for it, and
Wagyu?
it may be the beefiest burger in this entire.
Okay.
Wagyu is
this-
already top of line meat.
I don't even know. Yeah, I don't think Philippines stand a chance next to the Wagyu just for the meat itself. I don't think. Yeah, the meat itself is a premium meat.
Video. Now, the most voted for version from Geese starts with a beautiful milk bun toasted in Wagyu fat, topped with 2 cheesed Wagyu patties, onion jammed, also cooked in Wagyu fat,
Ooh,
and topped with their
onion
famous
jam.
Wagyu mayo. But of course, it gets a final painting of Wagyu fat on the bun. God, this is like
Ooh, really
Wagyu
fatty.
on Wagyu. It might be a little too much. It's
Oh,
second
the-
is
the-
anything.
on the
Philippines are
top of
coming
the
in
bun is a little
strong
too
with the
much.
Chori burger, and we have our strong Filipino chef right here to tell us how it's made.
The classic Filipino pandesal bun is grilled and slathered on top and bottom with banana ketchup mixed with mayo. Next comes your chori or chorizo, which is a grilled spicy sweet
Chorizo?
pork longanisa patty. God, we love pork. And finally, your achara, pickled green papaya.
Now, time to taste test, and joining us
Pickled green papaya. I thought okay they were gonna add like a beef patty, but we just went with pork. So Japan gonna take this.
I think for me, if I'm considering the price, I'm definitely going to Philippines because it looks like a simple cheap burger, and I think it's good. But you know,
It looks very
Wagyu
healthy.
burger, Wagyu meat is Wagyu, so you can. It's if somebody's giving it to me to which one you pick to price no matter they buying it, I'm definitely gonna pick Japan. But if I'm buying it, I'll probably pick Philippines.
My heart stopped at when they put the fat on the bread though. It was a little bit too much. I
a
was
little
like,
too
"Ooh."
much because Filipino looks like a nice. I like the little vegetable.
looks light, yeah.
I like it, but
Very
the
healthy.
Wagyu, yeah, that's next level.
Today will
Yes,
be
Japan.
longtime friend of the channel, Chef Christian and Olivia Tiedemann, who recently helped us on the best barbecue in America.
We have 2 competitors that I love. Which one should we start with?
Honestly, I think with Japan,
That's good.
That's really.
immediate word that comes to mind is balance.
When I saw the cheddar, I was a little concerned because I really don't love cheddar on a burger. But this works.
I'm really surprised that this is as good as it is, considering there's not that many elements going on here. There's a sauce, there's burger, there's
The
cheese
onion
you don't like,
jam?
and there's onions, and it tastes really good.
This is kind of like what I want in a nice burger. This is like an upgraded smash burger to me in terms of texture, flavor.
Oh,
and
smash
the
burger is so nice.
Oh, that's a nice switch up.
There's definitely more flavor.
Immediately, way more balanced. Flavor's amazing. It's like got that perfect balance of salty.
It
sweet,
does
a
look like
little
it has
bit of
more
acidity,
flavor.
And a lot of burgers
Yeah,
don't
it
have
does.
that.
And also like the grill taste, like it's charred. A great aspect of a burger is a charbroiled.
I really like the slaw on top. I think that's a nice addition to this. The pork is really good. It's seasoned really
Thing
nicely.
is, it's
There's, like,
pork, it's
lot
not a
of flavor in
burger.
there, and the
Is
bread doesn't
it?
bother me at all.
When you pick up that bun, it was intimidating. It was like, oh, it feels dry, but it genuinely hugged the meat.
Let's vote.
The country that receives the
This is
majority
hard.
I
They
feel-
both can get
I
it.
think they're gonna pick the Philippines.
of votes between the three of us. We'll move on.
I
to
would
the
go
next
with
round.
Japan.
This is like being a kid again and playing games. I love this.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, open-faced sandwiches and avo toast.
As I said, I'd go for Japan if I'm not paying, but if I'm paying, I'm definitely picking Philippines.
Whoa! go! Unanimous
Wow.
winner for the Philippines. Moving on to the next round. Before we move on, we have a huge announcement. We have been nominated for
That's gonna
Wedding
make
finally,
it
but we
stand
need your
out
vote in
because
order
it's
to win. But
pork.
if you're lost, click that. And first up, number 5,
It's a little bit
Serbia. Back to our
different.
second matchup.
Serbia.
Number 5, Serbia versus number 12, Denmark. First up,
Denmark.
number 5, Serbia with Pleskavica, which you, the voters, overwhelmingly attributed to specifically Serbia. But this is famous in many Balkan countries, which means there's a lot of areas.
Have we? I don't feel like we've seen this.
Yeah, it
Doesn't
looked like
look-
a pita bread almost.
Yeah, it looks like a sandwich more than a burger.
Yeah.
Variations. Your vote specifically called for the beef and lamb patty on lipina, topped with 2 sauces, ivar and kaimak. We started our toasted lipina, sort of a roll meets pita. The bottom bun gets ivar, a red pepper eggplant spread, and the top bun gets kaimak, a soft cheese spread. Finally, your charcoal grilled mixed meat patty goes down, topped with raw onion, and crowned your king. You know, it looks simple, but it could be a strong competitor. Number 12, Denmark, oaf sandwich. This brown gravy covered behemoth is a bit messy, and starts by
This
adding
is
pickled
messy.
ice to the bottom
Messy,
toasted
yeah.
bun on a nice thick burger patty that has been dunked in gravy. Topped with Dijon mustard, ketchup, a lemony remoulade,
This is
raw
too much
onion,
for
sweet
me.
pickles, and grilled onion. Add your top bun and quite literally drown it in gravy.
Oh,
Finally, top it
how
with
do
a
you
third
taste
style of onion, crispy
everything?
fried onions. And let's
You gotta eat
That's
this
a
with a
lot.
fork and
That's a
a
lot.
knife. Yeah, it's too much. I'm gonna go with Serbia.
Yeah, me too.
taste. All right, Serbians.
Ooh.
I like this a lot.
That's a different texture. It's almost like a soda bread almost.
Like pita. Pita, English muffin.
This is a totally different experience. The meat's super
Whoa.
unctuous. The lamb works beautifully in there. It's juicy, it's tender, it's got some
Apocalyptica.
bounce to it, a little bit of char. This bun is like spongy and chewy in a really nice, refreshing way. It's not overwhelming. All the flavors are very simple and yet delicious.
It's the most unique texture burger I've had.
That was like a nice relief as well.
Moving on, the most messy one. You know what it reminds me of?
Yeah.
Almost like gravy. Or
They're eating it with a fork. 'Cause you are not eating that with your hands.
so ahagara. It's really interesting.
Texture's fine in all of it, but just the flavors didn't really go well together.
There's way too much going on here.
I
It's
actually
too
really like this
much.
generally, but as a hamburger, I'm not sure yet. Let's vote. 1, 2, 3.
It's Serbia.
Another unanimous. What I will say is, I think that there's a world where this Danish burger is unbelievable, and I bet there are places probably does this really well. But this one, the traditional OG version, I don't think it makes the cut. Serbia moves on to face number 4, Brazil, in the next round. But first, we have number 6, Spain versus number 11, Cuba. First up, Spain,
Cuba.
the singular burger from a restaurant called 100 Burgers, which is in both Valencia and Madrid. It's been named supposedly the #1 burger in the world by Burger Dudes, international burger critics. This is all about big flavors and big textures. A toasted demi
Looks pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. Looks pretty good
a
burger.
brioche bun, which has a little bit less butter and sugar than normal, spread with creamy camembert cheese at the bottom, topped with a 60-day dry-aged beef patty, some cheddar cheese, and finally super crispy bacon, caramelized onions, and a sweet
Wow.
barbecue sauce on top.
Ah,
I don't know
this
what about
has
these
my
flavors
name
are
on
exactly
it.
This is a really
This
good
looks
burger.
like an
This-
American burger.
This looks
honestly.
like something we eat. Yeah. This is good.
Spanish, but there you go. Now the competitor to that is the Cuban frita. First invented by supposedly Cuban street vendors, while it no longer
Do we
exists.
have these here? I've
exactly
never
in
seen
Cuban
it.
birthplace. Thankfully, it lives on in
Have you
Miami,
tried it?
Havana,
They have
places
it
like
here.
El
I
Rey
never
de la
tried-
Fritas. It's served
I didn't
on
have
an
it
airy
on a burger, only like on a sub sandwich.
I've never tried it.
Cuban bun after the all beef patty. Other spots sometimes mix beef and pork, and it's been seasoned with a secret mix of herbs and spices smashed flat and doused in a special sweet spicy tomatoes frita sauce. From there, it gets topped with raw onion, a heaping pile of very thin crispy shoestring potatoes, and optionally a little bit of ketchup. What's not to like? Let's taste. Fried potatoes.
This is
in the
easy.
sun,
Spain.
got a
It's
little crunch there.
Spain.
Potatoes
Spain
are cool
is not
crunch.
even
That
close.
barbecue
But
with
I'm hating the
bacon
raw
and
onions here. They're like so
caramelized
brazen.
onion.
The raw onions don't do anything.
I don't
for it
think
unless
I
they're
like the raw onions like that.
Yeah, onions have to be cooked,
good.
not raw. Yeah.
with the sauce to kind of play with the onions.
Spain.
Wow,
Oh,
this is
yeah.
like very nicely cooked. Meat is really, really good. It's so juicy, very flavorful.
This
The
looks
onions
so
are nice.
good.
You've got like the caramelized onions and the barbecue sauce
I
mixed
never
together
seen
to make
this
this
in
sort of like smoky,
Spain.
sweet, roasted flavor that
When we've done Spanish foods, we have not seen this. This
Not
is
one burger.
This is solid. No, this so far, I think this might be my #1 what we've seen here.
I like. Honestly, I don't like the cheese that's on it. It doesn't work well with this burger. It needs a saltier cheese to me. That cheese is like a texture and not a flavor at all. But the bacon does help make up for that. It's really good, but it's not like blowing
Sometimes
me
I
away.
feel that
Be
way
fair,
about
the
cheese
bacon
in the
wasn't
burger
cheeseburgers out there.
period. That the cheese doesn't really add much. Like if you had a mayo in it, you wouldn't miss the cheese.
And this is a fancier version of that. It's good. It's a really good burger.
It's voting time. 1, 2, 3.
In Spain. Oh my God,
Indulge
these
in a
ads every
world of
time.
refined luxury.
Unanimous for Spain. Bang! This is gonna be very interesting.
need
once
a
we get to the
regular
round where
person
it's
like
all the
me
top
to do
contenders
this.
Put together. Moving on. Spain moves on to face number 3, Malaysia, in the next round. But now we move on to our final first round battle:
First,
India
Malaysia.
versus Dominican Republic. So India's coming in with vada pav. It's a contentious one. It's
Oh.
well vegetarian.
Is it a?
But it made a
it's not burger.
surprisingly deep run in our best sandwich in the world video. And can it surprise again? Could we have
So
That's
It's
not
this-
fair. It's the same thing.
It's the same thing as a sandwich? Come
No,
on,
that's not
yeah.
fair.
Why are we including it?
Have a vegetarian hamburger be our best burger in the world? Anything is possible on this. It starts with a sweet, lightly toasted soft dinner roll. Spread
do
with
like
tamarind
this
chutney on
roll.
the bottom, cilantro chutney on the top. Add your battered and
looks
fried
good.
aromatic mashed potato ball. Seasoned generously with spicy
Ooh.
garlic chutney and a fried green chili on top. If any vegetarian burger has a possibility to win this, I believe Vada Pav
It's
could
not
be
a
the
burger.
sleeper. Now competing against that is the Dominican Republic's shimmy. I've had this before. where we ate
To be fair, this does look like a sandwich too. So it's like two sandwiches going against one another.
it around the world in 24 hours. And let me tell you something. The chimmy I had at Chimitos might have been the greatest late night sandwich I've ever had.
Joe, I'm gonna take my pants off.
Thank you for warning me.
And we're following the very recipe from the Chimitos owner
Yeah, I'm
in
going
New
with
York.
DR.
Thanks to him. Shout out to Max. It starts with a toasted pan de agua. Crispy on the outside, super light and airy on the inside. It's then topped with a heavily seasoned beef pork patty, fresh juicy tomato, fresh thinly sliced white onion, piled very high with thinly sliced cabbage, and finished with a generous drizzle of
Cabbage.
mayonnaise, ketchup, and just a nice line of
Oh,
yellow
that's
mustard.
nice.
For our 10th
Yeah, this is a basic sandwich
Yeah.
that I would like. This is right up my alley. I'm going with DR.
Me
ranked
too.
burger, this could be a heavy hitter.
I'm gonna start with the Indian Vada Pav.
Oh,
Cabbage is
yeah.
an
Vada Pav
interesting
is
twist.
delicious. It's a weird texture because it's mashed potato, but they added a little crunch. and
Thing
the
is, it's not a
spiciness, just the
burger.
pepper comes in.
The sauce underneath is like nice and tangy.
You have your tart chutney at the
I like
bottom.
this bread,
really
though.
lovely. I like that the bread gives us a little pillow. It's spicy, it's sweet,
The,
it's fragrant.
that bread
I
looks so soft. It looks so good.
said this before, I'll say it again. I'm shocked that this is vegetarian because it's delicious. That
Yeah.
said, the Dominican Republic.
He's taking shots at the vegetarian food. I'm shocked this is vegetarian. It's delicious. As if vegetarian food is not delicious.
Oh,
That bread.
the meat.
There's a lot of flavor in this, like actually like a shocking amount. You've got this salty, beefy, juicy meat, and what I like is all that richness is immediately cut by the sweetness from the ketchup.
Is this the first mustard moment
I
we've
was
seen?
gonna say, I was gonna talk about the mustard because usually sometimes like a Whataburger is like too much mustard, but the tomato, the seasoned meat, the crunchy bun, it's an unexpected pleasure.
And I'm loving that it's kind of simple with
This
just this
does look
shredded like
really good.
cabbage and tomato. It's like nice freshness
That's
there. I like
different.
this bread. It's really good.
1, 2, 3.
I'm curious to see how it tastes like with cabbage. That would be very interesting to try.
Unanimous win.
The seasoned beef is what stands
The
out
beef
the
looked really
most.
good.
It's the bread for me that honestly looks really good. The bread
Oh.
immediately it caught my eye.
Republic moves on to face Australia in the next round, but now we move
Let's
on to
go.
our first quarterfinal.
We have a similar bread to know when I was a kid. I would eat like in Lithuania. I love bread like that.
Battle America versus the Philippines. Overwhelmingly, America voted for the Smash Burger. For our Smash Burger, we're using the perfect burger recipe I created with George Motes, the burger scholar of the world and author of the Great American Burger book. You can find this recipe in the description. First, you're gonna
Why
spread
does
some
the
of my
bun
burger
look
sauce on both
sad?
sides. It's very simple.
Oh,
Ketchup,
I guess
mayo,
he
mustard
smashed
sauce,
it.
topped with simple dill pickle slices, your 2 burger patties which have been smashed with thinly sliced white onion and fried, little salt and pepper, top with American cheese, and crown your king. It's a simple burger.
Well, I never tried that American burger, but it does look mighty fine.
Mhm.
would
It has
stand the
sesame
blow-
seed bun. A little bit different sesame
Yeah,
seed
I
bun.
love sesame seeds bun.
From every one of these remaining burgers.
This is the epitome of the modern burger. When you think of a hamburger, I think of this burger. I don't know about you guys. I
Look
would argue
mighty
that's my favorite
fine.
burger, but we're doing a competition for a reason, and that's to find possibly a new one.
So yeah, to say that it's USA.
We even see the other one.
The Philippines.
Oh, I thought it had to go against
No, it's going
another.
against the Philippines.
Oh, okay.
Very
Oh,
juicy.
that's
I really
easy
like the sesame
win.
seeds on here too.
When I eat this, everything
an
about
easy
a burger is
win.
flooding my mind. The crispy Maillard, the salty, rich beef, the
But the
American
Philippines burger did look really good. Like
Yeah,
I wouldn't be
no,
upset.
Philippine burger is fine, but this smash burger looks really good too. I never tried it. I'd love to try it.
cheese, melting with all the flavors and almost becoming part cheese, part sauce. And then the acidic, classic dill pickle flavor kind of juicing in there, giving a little extra crunch.
Pickles are probably my favorite thing ever. Can't not have a pickle on a burger.
One of the reasons Philippines won was because it had a crunch.
That said, the chili burger is definitely putting on some sort of a fight for me because when I bite that, totally different experience, and
Oh,
I get
wait.
that refreshing acidity
They're
that this
both
doesn't
good.
have. So it is making me stop in my tracks and go, well, wait a minute, is this a better burger than
Wait,
what the classic
yeah, I
burger is?
forgot.
Let's vote. 1, 2, 3.
This would go either way. Either way.
Wow.
I'm
Listen, I
not
will
mad
say
at
this.
it.
I don't think this is a
Usa.
constant winner for
I'm
this
not
channel,
mad at
and
it.
I'm honestly surprised. I thought that they were going to really take the dub on this. But what I will say is, I don't know that necessarily one is absolutely better than the other. It's just that this one makes me feel more like I'm eating a burger, and this is still really delicious, but it doesn't feel like
It's
the
a
best burger.
pork.
Out of all the burgers I've
Yes.
ever had, this is the most different burger experience I've had in a while. I will be revisiting this. And if you
Really, most different. So this is more different than India.
It's not a burger in India.
Yeah, because India is not. Now he's just trying to make Filipinos feel good about themselves.
you haven't had it, you should absolutely try it and add it to your rotation. That said, moving on.
And America takes our first semifinal spot. Now we move on to the quarterfinal battle, Brazil versus Serbia. Brazil. Now I'm gonna butcher this pronunciation, but here we go. It's shish tudo. It essentially translates from Portuguese to the
Shish
cheese
tudo.
everything burger. Now we follow Google's recipe. We start by saucing the bun with a mixture of mayo.
Too big, man.
Doodle.
Cut it in half, maybe. Too big.
mustard and sriracha ketchup. He then adds lettuce, 2 flame grilled burger patties with provolone and canned corn, seared ham, fresh tomato, fried bacon, shoestring potatoes, a butterfly cooked hot dog or sausage, a fried egg, and finally a top bun. Good
That's
God.
too much.
Even this was
That's
put
too
everything-
much.
I'm gonna go with
much,
Serbia.
too
Yeah,
much, too
remove the maybe if you remove the egg and the sausages and just let it with the mashed if I think it's potato sticks. If
Yeah.
you stopped it there, I would probably pick Brazil. But you add
That's too much.
sausage, you add egg. What is this? Breakfast, dinner? Make up your mind. No, it's a pass. It's too. I can't even put that in my mouth. This is
I want
unenjoyable.
to see how they eat it.
Thing they have on this. That should
Probably
make it
with a
better,
fork.
right?
I'm gonna attempt to cut this on camera. It's in half now. Oh, just take it. I tried. I mean, it's good. It's kind of the same problem as the burger from Denmark. Texturally, it all kind of just
Yeah.
immediately melds together. You're like, I don't know what's what. It's kind of
Yeah.
clashing textures. And flavor-wise, I'm tasting so much that I'm almost tasting nothing.
Nothing is bad in here. It's just
Yeah.
way too many things. It's like 4
I'm
different
impressed
dishes
with
in one.
corn.
Seems
That's a
little
new
funky.
topping.
Never seen corn on a burger.
Mm-mm.
To be fair, never seen sausage on a burger either, or egg.
Egg,
That one
yes,
is
I've
unpleasant.
seen.
It
I
fell
haven't.
apart and it became a whole dish. I have a salad
I've
over here,
tried.
my carbs over here, and a ton of protein.
So what does this mean for the Balkan burger?
I'm ready to vote. 3, 2, 1.
Discover the
I
Philips
think
Latte Go
Serbia
with
took this
Philips
by
silent brew
default, to be
technology.
honest. I think Brazil didn't stand
Enjoy
it.
the
It's just
quiet
too
of
big.
fresh-
I think everyone who competes against Serbia, Serbia's been winning, has been sliding through the competition.
I ain't gonna lie, Serbia's
through the
burger
competition.
doesn't even look that good. It's just the competition. If you seems like they're just sliding through. Cause Serbia, honestly, compared to the other country, even compared to the Philippines that we dropped last round, Serbia's is not. I would pick Philippines over Serbia, but Serbia has had weak opponents. They're
Wow,
sliding.
another unanimous win for Serbia. An unexpected lead right now, but that doesn't mean it can't be toppled. We have much more to go. Moving on.
Serbia now moves on to face America in the semifinals. Now for
Ah.
our next quarterfinal
That's where
battle,
they
it's
gonna lose.
Malaysia versus Spain. Malaysia's coming in with the Romley burger, a Kuala
What is
Lumpur
that?
street food legend. It starts with a Romley frozen beef patty, and chicken patties are common as well, cooked in a lot of margarine. It gets wrapped in a nice, luscious scrambled egg. It gets cheese, seasoned, drizzled with a sweet, spicy chili sauce and Kewpie mayo. It's then doused with Maggi and Worcestershire sauce. Finally, wrap the egg around all that, place it in a burger bun that is also toasted in margarine.
It's like a
and
breakfast
That's
topped with
interesting
chili sauce and
presentation.
Kewpie.
Very
Yeah,
beautiful.
Presentation does look good.
But can it defeat
Oh,
a
very
highly
beautiful.
seasoned
It keeps
burger from
everything
Spain?
in.
Let's take a look.
Wow,
Olivia
that's
doesn't like
impressive.
We're going with Spain, though. I'm picking.
I know
Spain.
we are going with
I
Spain.
can speak for both of us. We're going with Spain.
Okay, yes,
give me
I'm
a
going
top
to
one for
Spain.
her.
Yes, please.
Oh, not even bad.
I actually love that. This is like a completely different experience beyond anything I could have ever expected. I'm not tasting anything that I tasted in any of the other burgers, but this follows the ethos of what a great burger is, which is beauty and simplicity, right? It's not overcomplicated. There's like a fragrance to it. The meat is juicy and delicious. The egg is so silky and soft.
It looks interesting. I would love to try. It doesn't look like a bad burger. It's just Spain, honestly, looks like one of the best burgers I've seen.
The meat is so good. This is like a sausage, egg, and cheese.
This is an ideal
it's gonna
breakfast
be
burger.
between
Yes, this-
Spain and USA.
Yeah, I think Spain and USA is gonna be in the final, and honestly, they're so similar to one another that I think it would be just pick either one.
Might be the best breakfast burger of my life. I know what I'm voting for. That's easy. 3, 2, 1.
Wow.
You guys really disappointed me
Goodbye.
on this.
Spain wins.
Goodbye. Spain.
Here's my thought. To me, this experience outdoes this experience. It's more unique, it's more fun. To me, a classic hamburger is better than that.
I think the meat in there is what is really doing it for me. That dry aged meat.
There's super unique flavors in the Malaysian burger and
need
very
to
familiar
try
flavors
this
in the
burger.
Spanish burger. But I think the quality of the meat here was great. The bacon was cooked perfectly, and I think this was a very balanced burger. It might have needed a pickle or so, but I would have this again, but I can crush a bunch of those.
Totally agree.
We play a fair game here.
Shockingly, Spain moves on to the semi-final. We're down to the battle for our final spot in the semis. Australia
Oh,
calls this.
Australia.
Is this wrong? Is it right? Only
Hello.
one man can decide. Our
Hello.
Kinda look like a Brazilian burger too. It's just too big.
I want to see what's in it.
favorite chef who lives in Australia, Andy Herndon.
All right, where do I start? A beef patty, cheese, bacon, a fried egg, grilled pineapple ring from a can, sliced
The
onions,
pineapple.
tomato, sliced beetroot from a can, lettuce,
No!
tomato sauce, white
Beetroot.
Yeah, we're going with the DR.
No,
beetroot.
beetroot.
No, I'm sorry.
Beetroot.
Beetroot, no.
CC bun, wild.
Thanks, Andy. God damn.
This
you're
is
cute.
like
I love you.
you're trying
Alright,
to
I'm going
sneak in your health,
not
your
bad.
healthy dose of beets for the day. I don't want it.
We're going with
I
DR.
reject. I reject
DR.
beets.
Oh, no, I actually like this a lot better than the
I don't
Brazilian
want
burger.
that.
I agree with that.
No.
It's not a handheld burger. Started off tasting like a burger, and then I think I just had a big chunk of beef.
But
and it was all
honestly,
beef.
okay. But like, think about it. How many stuff you would have to remove for it to be the burger for you? I feel like for the Brazilian burger is a lot. No, is it Brazil? Who are we doing?
Dominican.
Dominican.
Dominican is we eating it
it
straight.
has-
We're not removing nothing. sandwich
Oh,
you're
it's the
looking
same.
to,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, I thought it was Brazil. Okay, no, it's
It's
Dominican
DR.
Republic.
It's DR.
Fun. Everything else is good.
Because
There's too
I
much
like
of
the
it. The
pineapple.
pineapple's
I want
interesting.
a
There's a
pineapple
lot of things going
burger.
on here. Even if you just sliced all this thinner or like found a different way to put all these elements together,
Yeah.
I'm sure it would be really fun.
And there's nothing necessarily inherently wrong with this. I will say there's a
Like,
lot of elements to it.
toppings,
But
come
does that
on.
mean that it ruins it? I don't know.
But can the Dominican Republic stand up against
I
Australia?
forgot it was
Let's
this
vote.
burger.
3, 2, 1.
That was easy.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
I forgot how good that meat was.
And it's super simple. You have meat, tomato, cabbage, sauce. It is a perfect example of beauty and simplicity, and it is very clear to me that just because you add more things to a burger doesn't mean it's
Yeah.
going to get better. Moving
Better.
on.
Yeah.
And the
there's a
Dominican
limit.
Republic moves on to the semifinals
I think
to
maybe
face
3 toppings
Spain.
max.
Now it's time for our first semifinal matchup. America.
No, you can add more than 3, but there is
Like,
definitely a
but
limit.
like, okay, so do a burger right now.
A burger right now?
So burger comes to the bread and the meat obviously
Oh,
counts. So,
cheese, is
okay,
cheese a topping or it counts?
No, because some people don't like cheese. So you either add cheese or not cheese. So cheese is one.
Cheese, sauce, tomato, like fried onions or like crispy onions, whatever. You can add a little lettuce.
See, I wouldn't add lettuce or tomato.
I would. I like a little wetness to my.
I don't like
I
it because everyone's
I like
tomato and the
vegetable.
lettuce
No.
never is good.
I like vegetable on my burger because I like a little wetness. I don't like.
I
'cause
like sauce and cream.
No, because it gets a little too
chicken
dry for
stuffing.
me. I like wetness, so I need a little tomato. And I think that's it. I think that would be it for me.
Versus Serbia. The winner here is going to get the ticket to the finals.
Okay,
We
let's
have
just
the
pass this.
classic
Speed run.
American-style hamburger against something brand new to all of us,
It's
the Balkan
USA.
burger. They're both really delicious.
It's
and I do
USA,
think they
yeah,
both
it's
qualify
USA.
to be
No
at
shade,
this
I
level.
wanna
The
try
question
that
is,
Serbian
can the
burger.
I'd love to try it, but it looks more like a sandwich than a burger, and the smash burger does look really good.
Balkan burger take the lead here? Only one way
If
to
I'm
find
gonna
out,
have a
so I'm just
tomato, it's
go in
gonna be
for a bite
like
of each just
that.
to revitalize my memory. I mean, look at that dude. Okay, Balkan.
That is a
He
good
has a
burger,
fun
though.
Both very
job.
similar, both very different. Fatty, rich, sort of fall apart, a little more cheesy, a little bit firmer, more meatloafy, spicy.
This looks dry, a little bit sweet.
Yeah, it looks like he said meatloafy. I think he nailed it. Looks more like a
Yeah.
slice of meatloaf than a
Yeah.
burger.
Tender. It's so fun. It's something so different. I've really enjoyed this one a lot.
There can only
But
be
I
one
would
winner.
be
Let's
curious to
vote. 3,
try it.
2, 1.
It's USA.
Listen, this is a really close mark. The fact that the Balkan burger made it this far speaks volumes for how
It's
incredible
like
this
the
burger is.
competition.
Nah,
We didn't
let's
make
be
it.
real, guys.
Let's
It
be
had to be
honest.
competition. It slid. It slid.
Great work from Serbia, but
Our next semi matchup, it's the Dominican Republic versus Spain.
this is the last semifinal leading into the finals. And the winner here will go
Wow.
against the most iconic hamburger in the world, the
Wow.
American hamburger. And we have two completely different, incredible hamburgers. Let's see who moves on.
I don't know
We've
what to do
reacquainted
here.
ourselves with a burger from Spain.
I'm going with Spain. I told you from the jump. I like barbecue sauce and bacon on my burger. Okay, that is too fire.
Honestly,
different.
this
This
is
looks good.
this is a toss-up. I cannot pick.
You have to pick.
I cannot pick.
I don't know. Cabbage, I could pass. with
I
cabbage.
this looks so
If
fucking
cabbage
good
is
to
the
me.
unique experience, so I could pass. And you know, I'm not into tomatoes. I'm not that much.
This just looks so good to me. I'm conflicted. I don't know what to do. I'm sorry, I can't pick.
With
You
the
have to
burger from the
pick.
I
Dominican.
You
can't.
have to pick so we can move on. We have to move on. We're going to Spain, baby. Off to Spain.
I really like this. That the tomatoes are calling me.
Tomatoes. Tomato,
This
tomato,
bread,
tomato.
the tomatoes are calling me. But okay, this is a burger competition, not a sandwich. I'm gonna go with Spain because that's a burger. This is a sandwich. But aside from that, it's a toss-up.
Dominican Republic.
The problem with if they pick Spain, the final is gonna be two almost identical burgers. So it's like
This is a hard one. This one is so juicy. It's really succulent, very much giving hamburger. The DR burger, on the other hand, is really simple. You wouldn't expect it to be as good as it is. It has a little bit more of a freshness going on.
It's a really hard one. Different flavors, both simple. Spain is the closest to the classic. The meat is outstanding, and the Dominican Republic is also flavorful. The bread's amazing on the Dominican Republic. I love the freshness of the cabbage.
The difference between this burger and the American burger is not all that different. But the Dominican one, on the other hand, has so many elements to it, and yet it doesn't lose out on what makes a great burger. Nice flavored beef, simple toppings that add to it and don't
and that's
take
what
away
I've
from
been
it, but
saying. I feel
wonderful
like the Spanish and American are like very similar burgers. Very similar.
bun. And the flavor is just phenomenal for both. This is a really hard choice, guys.
I feel like what we should be thinking is, who here do you think could beat the USA?
That gave you my answer. I'm ready to vote. 1, 2, 3.
That's how we're basing the judgments.
Whoa! The upset.
The winner goes to Dominican, but I think it was just really juicy, and I just appreciated the dry aged meat.
I
I
thought
was thinking because
based on the burger, not who can beat out them.
Because
That's a little bit odd.
because Spain is too close to American. American would take it by default.
But is which country has the best burger?
Once again, honestly I think it's a toss-up. You can pick
Okay.
either one here. As the Spanish
But
one
the
looks phenomenal.
rationale was interesting. So by default, then it should go
to DR
DR at
because
the
they can
end,
beat
because
America.
Like a hamburger. It couldn't really compete with the USA burger, but something a little bit different, shake things up. I think it has a better chance of winning.
I ate these two hamburgers and I thought to myself, which one would I want to return to again and again and again? And I jumped to the Dominican Republic one. I know every time I eat that, I'm going to be happy. The Spanish one, on the other hand, is so rich and so unctuous. I really need to be in the mood for that kind of a hamburger. It's a gift that doesn't.
I think that's an excellent point. Like, it is kind of like a typical American burger that you have to be in the mood for, whereas the DR one, I feel like I could eat that almost every day. It's because it's a sandwich. It's not a burger, it's just a sandwich.
Always deliver, whereas Dominican
best
Republic, the
burger
flavor is much more balanced.
I know.
No one understands the concept. They didn't be. They
But
didn't be. They didn't be. No,
you're
everyone unqualified.
that's why I picked
Everyone unqualified.
that's why I picked Spanish for the fun, because it is a burger competition. The
Yeah,
Dominican
but then
doesn't look
everyone's
like a
rationale
burger.
switch up at the end.
That said, let the showdown begin.
And the Dominican
Okay.
Republic moves on to face America in the very last of the competition. Welcome to the finals. Now we find out which country truly has the best hamburger.
This time, instead of writing on our whiteboards the name of the winner, we are instead going to give a number rating out of 10, 10 being the best, 1 being the worst, of how much we like that burger. Whichever one has the highest number collectively will be our winner. So let's begin.
I think we start here.
Really incredible, honestly. It might be one of the most underrated sandwiches I've ever eaten.
So surprisingly good. So few ingredients happening here.
In texture, it stands out tenfold. The bread, the cabbage,
And the beef is so flavorful with what's in it, all the little veg and peppers.
almost like a chopped cheese.
I was gonna say this is like the bodega sandwich of burgers. All right, whiteboards, please.
I'm feeling a number in my soul.
1, 2, 3. You went a little lower than I expected.
It's up there, but I think it's the OG burger eater in me that's not giving it 100% its credit.
That's a very fair point. From a purist perspective, this is so off course from being a burger. Overall, though,
Exactly.
it's delicious. I mean, there's
This is a sandwich, not a burger. It's a mighty fine one, though.
very few notes I have on it. That said, let's just cut this and find our winner, because we have one more burger before us. Dominican Republic is in a strong lead right now. Ready? 3, 2.
So who you picking?
I don't see you. If I don't see USA, this is invalid. What did Trump said? The election is what?
I
The
don't
the
know.
election was rigged or
Yeah, something like that.
was tampered?
Yeah.
Tampered. It was tampered.
Yeah, I'm a pick with USA solely for the
If
reason
it's
that
not-
it's a
if
burger
this is
competition. It's
tempered,
not a sandwich
I'm
competition.
sorry.
The Dominican is a sandwich.
I'm sorry.
1.
Oh,
26.7, just barely by a hair, surpasses.
No, but I
So
need
what
to
was the
see.
Spain
No, but
get?
I would have wanted to know what Spain
Spain
would have.
get,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I wanted because I really felt like maybe Spain would have took this. This was.
Listen, it's gonna look real biased.
Well, this is our thing. This is all we have.
Honestly, that's true. It is truly better. It is what the hamburger was always meant to be. If you're gonna do another rendition, the number
Then
one
why
thing I can
did-
say that I learned from this is a great hamburger is done simply. It's not about adding a
Fake.
lot of
Y'all
ingredients.
fake.
And the Dominican Republic came in with an unbelievable challenger, possibly the closest upset I've ever seen in hamburger history. Although we found our burger, there were so many surprising moments I wasn't expecting, and we found out about burgers from around the world that truly belong on the world's greatest burgers list. But we found our winner.
I
and
wanna
it is
see the
America. Love
comments.
you so much. Subscribe.
I want to see the comments.
Although we found our
get a
burger, there were
from
so many
Germany?
I don't know. Hold up.
unbelievable challenger, possibly the closest upset I've ever seen in
I want to
hamburger
see
history.
the.
Although we found our burger, there were
This is Cuba, right?
so many surprising moments I wasn't expecting, and we found out about burgers from around the world that truly belong on the world's
Okay.
greatest.
I will honestly 8 look good, 4 look like So the Brazil, Australia I would pass on. Denmark also is kind of I'm good, and India too. So the mashed potato with but not mashed, just the potato. Yeah, it's not a burger, but interesting video. Okay, I know people might not be happy with that with what won, but ultimately we're voting based off what we liked the taste the most. That was our opinion. That's the video. We always vote based on what tastes the best. We never said we were voting based on what tastes the most classic. Some things become famous, popular, and classics for a reason. I just finished reading Forbidden Chef Secrets, and honestly, it's packed with stuff I've never seen in regular cookbooks.
That's
The way it explains everything changed how I cook at home.
Okay.
It makes 0 sense to judge foreign burgers by how much of a classic burger they taste like rather than just the taste itself. Because you're basically judging by how close they come to an American burger. I love how Joshua manages to piss off every country that is in America with these videos. I mean, if he likes what he grew up with,
if he
why would
did
be
base it on
mad?
the closest to American burger, then Spain would have passed.
Yeah. As a Dane, I'm 95% of the way to being downright mortified by the both sandwich. Joshua, you done goofed this up big time. This is literally the remake remake or eat an entire can of surströmming as a punishment levels of bad. I don't really know what any of this means.
They said that's not our sandwich. We don't claim her.
So I guess they don't like that. They said which country is most American, and the America wins. But burgers are American things, so I don't really see how other countries.
They need me to judge. Just say that.
But the Spanish,
Just say that. I would think then, based if they were trying to base it on who's the most American, then it wouldn't be what it was.
which country has the best American burger? But how else you judge it if not by American?
What's his title? Go back to his
Which country
title.
has the best burger?
So yeah, which has the best burger? So it's based on taste.
I don't know. I don't know why y'all guys are mad. It's their opinion. Honestly, based on the looks, for me, I would say
I think it's what they said. Like, oh, it's just gonna compete against the American burger. How can you say that? If
I
it's based
guess
on taste?
for me, based off obviously just based on the looks and imagination, I would imagine they would taste. It would be a three-way, if not a three-way tie, it's a very close three-way race: Spain, USA, and Dominican. I think those three kind of is really up there. Now, how Serbia made it to the semifinal, they slid right through it. I would love to eat it, but I don't think it kind of compares next to the other three. So that would just be my
These videos are funny.
yeah.
Guys, of course, let us know your thoughts. Which burger would you take? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord. Always, always, always share as much kindness as possible.